So now I will show you the operation menu, how to do the treatment, of course, and how to turn on the machine, because some clients, they have some misunderstood for the machine. So first step, when you connect the power cord, and this is the key switch, this is the emergency button. Sometimes in the emergency button, it's already turned off. You need to turn it on. Turn on is up. Turn on is up. Okay. Emergency button is just for some accident happen. Just press it and will stop automatically. So this should be on. Okay. And this is the key. You just turn the key. It's on. So now the machine is on, and you will see four handle is shaping, and the light is coming. The light is up. So that means it's learning. Now it's a menu, and this is a Cryo. And this is, we go to the menu. So you will see this is four handle pieces can working together at the same time. So of course it can control one by one. You just want to use one handle individually. So like this, now we will remark over here, this is handle 1, handle 2, handle 3, and handle 4. Okay, so this is four handle. If you want to use two handle, you can two handle working at the same time. If you want three handle, you can turn on 3. 4 handle can turn on 4. 4 will work at the same time. If you just want to use one, okay, you can just use one to use the operation for the machine. This is the first step. But sometimes some clients, they need to know for which connector is over here for each of the handle. Okay, so we can turn the machine. You can see on the back, this is handle 1. This is handle 1, handle 2, handle 3, and handle 4. It's over here. This is for handle 1, handle 2 connector, handle 3, handle 4. So you will 1, 2, 3, 4. It's control for 1, 2, 3, 4 on the screen. So we turn it back to menu. So we can turn it back to menu. Okay. So we keep looking the menu. So turn the menu. So for the handle 1 first, if you want to do treatment, you just now you can see this is a time. Time is for the treatment time, and this is a vacuum. Vacuum. This is for the time. Vacuum time setting. This is a second. This second. That means it's only for time. It's not for the power flow for the vacuum. The power flow vacuum is adjust on the back. Adjust on the back. This is a silver speed can adjust the power of vacuum. The time setting and the release time. Mostly the vacuum. If you want to see the effect, the vacuum time is about. You can set up to 4 or 5. Vacuum mode longer, and it will stay on your body longer. And the release time, so that means because if you stay too long, if not released, it will keep sucking the body on the handle. It will feel painful. So vacuum time you can set up to 4 or 5. 4 or 5. This is longer, and the release time you can 0.2 seconds. Or 0.3 second, 0.3 second, or 0.4 second, or mostly we can use 0.2 second or 0.4 second. This is the release time. The time release time, so that means after sucking 5 seconds, and then it will release to take a break. This is for the secondary release time for the treatment. Each of the handle, the setting, you can do the same. And this is the temperature. The temperature is for the handle for the cooling. The cooling you can set up for each of the step. For the temperature, how many are showing on the screen, you can set up on the screen. Later we'll show you guys, you can press it to set up the temperature. This is the temperature. And this is a cycle time. The cycle time means when you do the treatment. They will cycle, for example, 10 minutes for one cycle, and then for 0 degree. If you want a second cycle, if you want to do 2 cycles. 2 cycles, you can set up 2. 2 cycles, each cycle 10 minutes. And if you want a temperature to change another temperature, you can set up on the machine or on the handle. So I will show you how to set up for the temperature for each cycle, how many cycles you want to change. This is the way to set up on the screen for each of one. But in the second way, you can set up it's on the menu setting. You will see on this is setting button. This is default setting, default parameter setting. Now you can change the cycle time and the temperature for each. How many minutes will come to how many temperature on the handle pieces for treatment. Handle 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same way you can select it. Depend if this different handle you want to do treatment. For example, the handle first. The handle first. The first step. The first step. Now is the first step is the 10 minutes. We can set up 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the step 1, and the temperature is 0. Of course, you can set up at more lower temperature at the first 5 minutes. Depends on your treatment. Now it is 0, okay? And the second step, up to 5 minutes, the second step go to the second 5 minutes. What is temperature you want? You want a warm feeling, so you can increase the temperature. This is the maximum. For the second step, for warm treatment, for the next 5 minutes. And the machine will change the temperature to the 45. And the next 10 minutes, you can set up to 10 minutes, and the temperature you come back to the 0. And the first step is the next 5 minutes, you can set to 45. So that means this is a treatment for cycling step 1, 2, 3, 4 for one cycle. One cycle you can use cold and warm. Cold at the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and warm for the next 5 minutes, and cold for the next 10 minutes, and warm for the next 5 minutes. This is for cycle, the first cycle. Okay, if you can do 2 cycles, you just change the cycle time, and the machine will learn automatically for the cycle. So that means you repeat one more time the same parameter for the first step, second step, a third step, the cycling for the first handle. This is for the first handle. The second handle is the same. If you want to do the treatment for different time and with different temperature and different treatment for the cycle times, of course the same way to set. Now it's a 2 cycle. So that means first cycle run to first 10 minutes, 0, second 5 minutes, and 45, and third step 10 minutes for 0, and last 5 minutes for 45. Of course, you can set them most lower because the temperature is minus 10. Minus 10 is temperature. You can set up over here. It's not fixed. You can use the 0 or 0.5 or 0.4. Depend on the clients. Depend on the fat size of body. It for the clients, because you will see is the clients, the different clients, the fact some of them is not the super fat, but some clients just want to get a body shaping for your for the treatment. So you can set that over here. This is for the first handle, and the second handle is the same way. You can select the second handle. Second handle the same way. You can set up for the second handle to the same way. You can set up the cycle time, the first step, second step, third step, and the fourth step, the same. And we come back to the handle 1 first. This is a wanking time. The wanking time you can set up to 4 to 5 seconds or 5 to 6 seconds, because the wanking time more longer. It will stay more sucking the body. And the release time mostly 0.2 seconds or 0.4 seconds. That is the release time. For example, now we already finished the setting for the handle 1. Now you will see this is a 3, right? So we come back to see the handle 1. Now you will see it's 3, is 0, minus 2 temperature, and cycle time is 2. We come back to see again the handle 1. You will see handle 1, cycle time 2, temperature minus 2. And so you see over here you can set up the temperature for each step for how many minutes for coming up to different the temperature. It's over here. So and the wanking time is over here too. You can set. You just press the screen and this up and down to increase more and less. That is the setup for the handle for treatment. And the second handle is the same way. Second handle same way. You see, now we put it to 3, so we look at the second handle to see. Now it's 3, so you see it can control individually by the background setting. Okay, now we're coming to handle 3. Handle 3 now is a 0.2. Okay, now we're coming more about 5 seconds. and this is cycle 2 cycles. You can gap to 1 cycle. Okay, so now we're coming back to see it. We're coming back to see again for the show you. You will see this is over here. 10 minutes for the cycle. 2 cycle. This handle 3. Okay, this is handle 3. 1 cycle. Just now I said 1 cycle 5 seconds. You will see 1 cycle handle 3. And yeah, 1 cycle and 5 seconds for the Vacuum time. So the 4 handle is the same way. So this is the way how to set up the parameter for the treatment. You can depend on the clients, different clients. 4 handle can working together at the same time. This is the way. And remember, you have to use the membranes to do a treatment for operation. And of course, on the handle pieces, you also can see this is the screen control. The screen control over here. Also can screen control over here. If you don't know which handle for which screen control, you can also look at the screen of the handle can control by the handle pieces. Stop it. So you will see this is handle 2. Okay, of course you can adjust over here. You can adjust over here too. This is very easy to understand. Okay, so this is the setup for the temperature and the vacuum suction time for each of the steps for handle. The next video will show you guys. We do the demonstration to how to do it on your body for the treatment. And so this is the introduction for the parameter. Of course, just not like what I said, we just set up the vacuum time, the release time in the screen. The vacuum power, it's on the back of the machine. We can put the camera over here. It's the silver button over here. Each of the handle, there's a silver button. You can turn it to the right side. Right side, the maximum, it's a power to adjust the vacuum power. Left side is no suction. If you want to adjust more, right side, the maximum is a strong gauge. Okay, so that's all for the parameter. If you guys have still any question, you can contact our salesperson. Okay, thank you.